Voices.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Curious Mind. And I'm your host, Clara Vanessa. With me, I have.
Clara Jegede.
And on today's episode of Curious Mind, we'll be talking about a very, very interesting and crucial topic. And
Exactly.
topic is character display.
Mm.
But you see, this particular topic of ours today, we're going to be talking about the trending issue about this Ibom
Um,
Airline. So, Clara, over to you.
so yes. Now just want before we start talking about it, I just want to know that character is who you really are. So you displaying whatever is like you're displaying who you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you're displaying your character, you're displaying who you really are. And we've seen like a lot of opinions, a lot of people giving their 2 cents on what happened during the week concerning this Ibom Airline Saga. And we just felt like we also need to like put our own like one or two, you know, two
One or two opinions
opinions on
and
it.
our
Yeah.
own take
Our
on
own
the
take, what
issue.
we feel about the whole issue
Yeah.
and who we feel is at fault, who is not at fault. Because a lot of people like are on the air hostess side while others are on
Yeah.
the ladies side. So we just want to give our own opinion about it. And
Yeah.
I just going to be like just
A very
neutral,
neutral
yes, just neutral
perspective and
opinions
all
and all of
opinions.
that. That's it. So Vanessa, what's your take on the issue?
Okay, so first of all, when I watched the video, the
Mm.
trading video, I didn't even like have that time to even finish it because I was already angry at the whole attitude and character from the air hostess. I
Mm.
didn't even know she was actually the air hostess. I thought she was just a random worker, maybe like a cleaner or something. Do you get? Because she was not even looking
Yeah,
like an
looking
air
that part,
hostess. Do you get?
exactly.
So when she was not like, she slapped me. I had to watch the video again, and I'm
Mm.
like, this girl did not even slap you. She just like tapping your cheek, like,
Mm.
and then you're like, she slaps me, and I'm like, don't you know what it is to be slapped? Do you get? So I now looked at the whole thing and I'm like, I started reading stories on that, it's like other
Mm.
people's opinion,
Opinions.
and I saw some other people's on the aircraft
Yeah,
what they have,
weaknesses.
the weaknesses, what they were saying, and then I looked at it and I'm like, the way they really they humiliated that girl. She
Mm.
gets the humiliation was too much. Do you understand? A normal human being will not just sit down and then you just put out that attitude, or you just put
Yeah,
out that, even if you are frustrated. Do you
exactly.
understand? You should not go to that extent of humiliating somebody or embarrassing somebody to
Somebody
that
that
extent.
respects. Yeah.
Do you understand? It's not really right. And then I even heard that they took her to Kirikiri. For
Mm.
what? Just
Exactly.
because off your
Exactly.
phone, I don't know how to off it. Help me.
That was so
Do you
extreme.
get? It's too
Mm.
extreme. The person that's supposed to be in prison is the air hostess, not the chisel of a girl.
In comfort.
Comfort. Do you
Mm.
understand? Because I was really pained. Just I felt it. I felt bad
Wow.
for her
Mm.
because no human being is supposed to go through that particular experience.
Mm.
Do you understand? Because I even saw a video where she wore this pin down stuff and
Yeah.
they pulled it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Pulled it and you did all sorts of things.
And that can be
Drag,
very painful
very
because it's
painful
pinned down.
because it's pinned down. Drag her, telling her, calling her all sorts of
And they
names,
dragged her.
and then you drag
Yeah.
her, you're making her look like a criminal, embarrassing her for no reason. It doesn't make sense. Like, you guys should do better.
Mm. Yes. Also, when I first watched the video, I saw like I watched it on TikTok because that's where things now are like trending and all of that.
I saw
And I
mine. I
saw
saw mine on Instagram.
and I saw people's comments on that video, and they were most of them were like, "Oh, why did the female not switch off her phone? Why did this not switch off her phone and all of that?" But then I was seeing people commenting and trying to support the girl, and people supporting the girl were the witnesses, while
Mm,
the ones like that were condemning her were people that were not even present in that
yes.
situation at all, and they were like, she had already put her phone on airplane mode already and they told her to switch off her phone. And I saw another one where they said that it's like she didn't really understand how to operate her phone.
Yeah.
You
It's not
understand?
everybody
It's
that
not
uses
iPhone
iPhone
that know how
that
to
knows how
operate
to
it.
operate it.
You understand? So it felt like, okay, maybe allegedly she's uneducated.
So in
So
fact, I even saw. Sorry to cut you. I even saw where she said they should help her out.
Yes, that they should
Help her
to
to
switch off the
switch off the
phone
phone.
because she doesn't know how to
She gets
switch
that's
it off.
someone that is even willing to obey
Exactly.
rules and
But then they
regulation,
said
but
that,
then you just went
they
ahead
continued to
to
embarrass her on the
embarrass her and
plane.
insult her.
I know at that point when you are being, you get agitated because
Yeah.
they're insulting you, they're
Mm-hmm.
insulting. And it's not like, oh, you are doing it on purpose or you did something on purpose. You will get angry. There's no
Yeah.
how. You will surely display one or two emotions,
Mm-hmm.
one or two emotions, and that's what she did. At that point, she was defending herself. The
Exactly.
only way she could
Self
defend
defense.
herself was by blasting them back.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they were harassing her and she wanted to defend herself. And
And it's not like she was with any weapon.
no, she wasn't
She
with
was
any
not with any
weapon. Like,
weapon. The only weapon I feel she had
was
was
her mouth
her mouth
to just
to
to try
just
and defend
talk
herself
back to them.
because it was too much. The insults
Exactly.
were too much. She just wanted to defend herself. And all of those things, I think they put it in mind and they decided to call the airport security.
Mm.
And then they were like, they didn't allow her to come down from the airplane when they reached their destination. They blocked her from coming down. And at that point, you'll be like, what's going on? Because the whatever happened in the airline doesn't warrant me not like
You
like
get
coming down
coming
from
down
the
from the
plane.
plane.
So what's actually going on? I know we are humans, no matter what, we are going to feel frustrated. I'm sure from that experience you would have started feeling
She might
different
actually start
emotions.
feeling
You start feeling,
depressed,
yes, you might
kind
actually
of.
start feeling bad and frustrated.
Yeah.
And then you will not have another one to it again by not allowing her to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
That's another um frustration you're adding to
Yeah.
her already. So by that time she's like, okay, what's going on? She will feel frustrated. There's no how. You'll be like, you are human, so there's no how. She'll feel that emotion, that frustration.
Yeah. And
You
the
get
air hostess was not even feeling apologetic about anything. She
mm,
gets she felt
pity
like
that
whatever she
else's.
was doing at that particular point in time
Yeah.
is right.
And
And her actions were actually very,
very
very wrong.
different, exactly. And also, I saw like different people's views, and people were saying that they actually know the air hostess, that this is not the first time that the air
Exactly.
hostess
I
has
saw
done
that
this kind
too.
of
I
thing.
saw that. And it's
So
the
a lot of
same
people
issue
have
of
been
switch off your phone, don't switch off your phone.
like just being
I
rude, that
even
the air
read
hostess is
one
actually very
I
rude.
even read one where she said, I think she had issues with another person in the
Mm,
plane, and she had to tell the pilot to turn back
turn back,
just to
to
drop
drop
that
the
particular
person.
man. You will just know that this woman
So
is pure, she's wicked,
yes,
she's
I've
evil.
seen people saying that the air hostess too as her
Yeah,
own this thing. But at the same time, I just felt like whatever happened didn't warrant the kind of harassment that the girl faced.
exactly.
There could be a more professional way to have
To handle
handled that
things, she
situation.
gets
You understand?
not
No
for you
matter
to
how
now.
much, okay, it could be that, oh, the lady could be very rude, or maybe the girl was like
I even feel like
being
I don't look. I'm not
no,
saying that
I'm not
particular
saying that
girl like
she is, but
she
I'm just giving a situation whereby the person might be very
mm,
aggressive.
aggressive
You
and
understand? But that
violent.
doesn't mean you should treat her and harass her that way just because she's been aggressive. There are lots of other ways you can handle that situation.
Exactly.
And I actually expected more from the professional security because they're professionals.
Exactly.
So it's
Why
not
should
like this is
you
the first time
drag
that
her?
this is not the first time that they're experiencing this sort of situation. So there should be, and I'm sure that they have gone through lessons, training on how
Mm-hmm.
to handle such situations.
Yeah.
But the way they handled that situation
They
was
handled her
so
like she
out
was a
of it.
criminal,
Exactly.
and she didn't
And
even
that
commit
was out
any
of it at
offense,
all.
or she did not
That
even do
wasn't
any
it.
criminal act or
I
stuff.
hated how they handled that situation. It shows how unprofessional they are.
Even the
It
hair
shows.
hostess sef, she
Yes, it
does not look
shows.
like she's a
It shows that they are
professional
not
at her
professional
job.
at exactly at what they're doing. So that's like my own take on it. I just felt like no matter what happened in the airplane, like we are not witnesses, we don't really know what is
Hmm.
going on. A lot of people have like different opinions
Yeah, but I feel
about
like
the situation.
the other like eyewitnesses that have come out to say
Yes,
something,
they've come out to
they are
say
all
things.
defending the
The
girl
girl,
because
exactly.
they cannot just come out and just make up stories.
Yes,
Do you understand?
exactly.
Everybody is saying the they are saying like they are telling the truth about
Mm.
how the whole
What's
thing
the- Yes,
happened.
exactly.
Do you
Happened.
understand? If the air
And
hostess is at fault, they'll say okay, the girl
yes,
is
it's
at
a
fault. But
fault.
now everybody is blaming the
The
air
air hostess.
hostess.
And another thing is that airplanes do have cameras, so I'm sure that they can actually recover footage from
In
it.
Nigeria,
But on a norm, airplanes should have cameras, no matter the country. Well, I don't blame you. I don't blame them, to be
even if
honest.
they come out and say okay, video evidences and stuff, it might it might
they
get
can
edited.
they can tamper with
They
it, and
can
then
tamper with it. Do you understand? And I feel like the woman probably has strong force somewhere. She
allegedly,
gets
oh, we don't really
allegedly
know. We
because
don't
she's
know
not
because
even feeling apologetic.
we
She
haven't really heard any
she
statement from the woman. I don't think we've heard any
she doesn't
statement
even
from
she
her.
doesn't need statements at
But
this
one thing I'm
particular
really
point in
happy
time.
is that I heard that NBA, that's the Nigerian Bar Association, has come out for the girl to support the girl,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really really good. The girl needs support. She needs all the support she can get because that situation is out of it at all.
It's
If
bad.
if I was in her shoes, I would sue them for harassment because they harassed
I
the
don't even
girl.
need to sue anybody.
They
Blood
harassed
will be
her.
surplus.
They
It's not my
harassed her.
blood that'll flow.
They harassed her. So, do you have anything more to like say concerning
Well,
this situation?
personally, I just feel like the girl at this particular point in time, like you said, NBA,
Mm,
Nigerian Bar Association, is going to like they've reached out to help her. She needs like 100% full support at this particular point in time because that particular airline have put her out there like she did something very bad,
mm,
whereas she's not even at fault.
mm,
Do you understand? They're forgetting the fact that this particular air hostess triggered her
uh,
to do whatever offense or whatever act she
she did.
committed at that
Mm,
particular point in time. I cannot be in a place where there is danger and then you expect me to just be calm.
mm.
I also have to like defend myself. And that's exactly
Exactly.
what
That's
she
what she
did.
did. And
And
that
she
was
didn't
how
even
she
do
knew how to do
much.
it. Yeah,
Do you get?
exactly. She
She
didn't
didn't
really
really
do
do
much.
much, unlike what
Yeah.
some other people would have done.
Exactly.
Do you
Some people would
understand?
have done
So
worse.
people would have done worse than what
So,
she did. She was just like trying to like defend herself and look them in the eye and be like, "Where are you taking me to? I'm not going with you. I'm not doing this and
exactly.
stuff." So I just feel like she just needs the full support, and that particular airline should probably just suspend it for now.
No, not suspend, but I
I
mean,
feel like they should
there could be
just
consequences, but there's no need for suspension because
anything they want
it's a
to
big
because they have a
body.
lot of issues on ground. Though. They
Mm,
have a lot of issues on ground. Who knows what's going to happen next? So the
mm.
best thing is just to probably just look into them, suspend them. They should not fly for some time. Do you understand? And the air hostess, it's not in my power, but the air hostess, she needs
With
to
the fact
face.
that
She needs to face the law.
Yeah, with the fact that there are a lot of other issues that came out now, that this is not the first time she has been. I think they
Yeah,
should look into it
they should
too
look into it. They
and
need to look
see
into it. They have
what to
to.
do because I don't I don't think we should blame one and leave the other person.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So in a normal sense, you could say that okay, both should be blamed. You understand?
Yeah,
Because I won't I'm not saying that what the way she handled it is right because it's not. Because on a norm, you can actually like I would say you can. There are a lot of people in that situation that they are very calm. They won't even do anything. But I also understand the fact that she needed to defend herself,
she needs to defend herself,
and that was the only way she could defend herself.
and she defended herself in a very like harmless way.
Yes, it wasn't
It
harmful.
wasn't
You
harmful.
understand? And
So
we can also dispute the fact that airlines they have their rules and their regulations, that blah 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 blah, and maybe she didn't like she how am I going to put it? She failed
to
to adhere to one of their rules and their regulations. So yeah, I think it's up to them. It's up to the law to do whatever they please. But I'm happy that people are up to
yeah,
defend
people
her.
are up to
So
defend
it's
her.
not like
That's like
everybody
the
are
most
against her
important
or
thing.
not. So
As far as
that's
she has
important.
people that are like backing her up,
Yes,
that
exactly.
alone is enough.
Yeah. One
You
of the
get
things that actually made me angry is the harassment. It doesn't
it's the
warrant
harassment.
such
It
at
doesn't
all.
warrant
It
such as
doesn't.
because in the first place, as me you even said, okay, off your phone, no. And she went, I'm like, I'm not offing it.
Offing it
You get that
exactly.
one, you know that okay,
Okay,
she's ready
she's
to fight.
fight
But she
exactly.
still gave you the phone. I'm like, take
Help
it,
to off
help
it.
me to off it. And even somebody they said the guy that was sitting next to her
Mm.
helped us actually switch off
Switch
the
off her
phone.
phone.
Okay, fine, they've switched off the phone. You will leave the whole thing.
So
Go
what's now
back to
the
your
essence of
duty
going
post.
back
And you
and
still went
forth
back
with the
and
whole
then you started
situation?
shouting at her, calling her all sort of names. That alone is going to like trigger her.
Yes, it's going to
And I
trigger,
believe
of
she was
course.
calm to an extent for some time
Sometime,
before she
yes,
now decided to
she got
just
triggered.
fight back.
Mhm. So yeah, that is it for today. I really hope you were able to like. We also want to know your thoughts and your opinions on the issue because a lot of people have their own thoughts and opinions,
Yeah,
and I've seen people's thoughts and opinions. Especially, a lot of people are now supporting her. I think because more witnesses have come out to support
yeah.
her, so people are now
And some
like
people are still like supporting the air
the hostess.
hostess. But you
Well,
know
you
that
never know. We are in a society where people have different thoughts and
different thoughts and
opinions,
opinions.
so it is normal to have conflicting ideas,
Mm,
conflicting opinions. So that's it for it. So I hope you were able to like maybe learn one or two things. But for me, from the situation, what I learned is that no matter what, you should learn how to handle situations.
yeah, learn how to handle
Learn how to handle
situations.
situations. That's why before you are employed in any organization, you are going to go for training. It
Yeah,
is especially when it's a big
organization, and
organization,
you have to like work with different
different
people.
people. You're going to go for training,
Mm-hmm.
and part of that training is your behavior training, how to
Yeah,
react with
anger
people,
management.
exactly anger management, how to talk to people because you're dealing with
You're dealing with different people.
people,
You
exactly
get, you meet
people
with
with
people that
different
are
feelings,
happy,
different
sad.
emotions,
You get,
exactly.
so you need to know
So
how to manage it,
exactly, you need to know how to. But I
manage
don't
your
know for them,
emotions, and
Sha.
also manage their own emotions.
Maybe they didn't pay attention. Maybe they didn't pay
It's not
attention.
about paying attention. I just feel like they are not professionals.
No,
Their
no.
level of professionalism is
Mm,
very poor.
mm. And one thing is that when dealing with humans, we need to know how to handle situations
Mm-hmm.
because human beings are we are different. So
Yeah.
we need to know how to handle this person's emotions. When the person comes to you with one emotion, you know how to handle that situation,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. Well, anyways, that's it for today. Please do not forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms at View Radio and on Facebook at View Radio Media. I still remain your host, Clara Jegede,
I can't say Vanessa.
and we hope to see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.